A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I want A plus English because it's so much fun. English education for you and everyone, so come along. Learn some grammar, learn a phrase, learn something new every day. Learn the A plus way. Hey, it's time to start the show. Are you ready? Good, 'cause here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I want A plus.
Hi everyone and welcome back to A+ English. I'm Erin.
I'm Winnie.
And we are talking about the Voyager program, these kind of probes that go into space and take pictures. But before we get back into our article today, Winnie, I have one question for you.
Oh, what's that?
Aliens, yes or no?
外星人 like E.T.
Yeah. Well, maybe not quite like that, but like living things elsewhere.
在外太空中到底有没有外星生物？I wouldn't say no.
I also wouldn't say no.
No.
With the universe as big as it is,
Right.
I have to think that there's bacteria of some sort out there somewhere.
So maybe we won't be able to like communicate with each other yet.
That's a different question.
Okay.
So like living intelligent life, that's a different question, right?
Oh, yeah.
But like an alien can also just be a living thing, like bacteria or viruses, right? So somewhere out there, I bet there's...
可能还是有些细菌，不知道能不能沟通，不知道是不是高等生物，但可能还是会有一些细菌等等这种外星生命的存在。I'd say so, right?
Yeah, I'd say so too. Well, what about you guys? You guys can talk about that after we finish teaching our article.
Into Space, the Voyager program.
Scientists put a special golden record on each Voyager space probe. These records hold information about people and Earth. They have pictures of math and science calculations, places on Earth, and people's lives. The golden records also have sounds from Earth. Some of these are animal sounds, music, and greetings in 55 different languages. One day in the future, aliens might find these and learn about life on Earth. By 2018, the Voyagers flew out of the solar system into deep space. They'll soon be the furthest man-made structures from Earth. Scientists don't know whether Earth will be found by other living things. So, they hope to leave something in space that shows human life.
Word power!
Record. People used records to listen to music before, but now they use their phones. People used records to listen to music before, but now they use their phones. Sound. What was that strange sound? Did it come from that machine? What was that strange sound? Did it come from that machine? Language. Owen only speaks one language, Chinese. He wants to learn English as well. Owen only speaks one language, Chinese. He wants to learn English as well. Human. There's still much to study about in the human body. There's still much to study about in the human body.
认识字汇
Calculation. Greeting. Alien. Structure.
All right, our article tells us about another piece of information about each Voyager space probe. Something that makes them even more fascinating than just being able to take pictures. It says, scientists put a special golden record on each Voyager space probe. Now, we said a golden record.
Yes.
We're going to find out what a record is here. We'll find out more about golden afterwards. A record is a noun. It's spelled R-E-C-O-R-D, record. Let's find out what it means. So a record is a flat, round disc, kind of like a CD or a DVD, but much bigger, that can play music or other types of recorded sounds. Now, records are usually black, but here we're talking about a golden record, which obviously would be gold instead of black. Now, records used to be really popular before we had cassette tapes, CDs, MP3 players, and now just streaming on the internet. But some people still like to use them now. Here's an example. People used records to listen to music before, but now they use their phones. People used records to listen to music before, but now they use their phones.
要注意这个字的发音哦。当名词的时候是 record， 表示唱片，尤其是指这个早期很流行的黑胶唱片。当然，现在歌手会发行的专辑唱片也可以用这个字。那这个例句提到则是说，以前过去早期是使用唱片来听音乐，但现在都是用手机。那文章提到的是 golden record， 这不是什么普通的唱片，这可是一张金色唱片。And they were on the Voyagers. What's in the golden records?
Okay, well, let's find out what the article says. It says here, these records hold information about people and Earth.
Wow, hold 在这里有容纳、收存的意思，所以唱片里有各式各样关于我们地球的资讯。Information about us, like what?
Well, not about you and me, probably,
No.
but people as a whole. So it says here they have pictures of math and science calculations, places on Earth, and people's lives. So just lots of different pictures about kind of what you would see if you were here.
简单来说就是所有人类一直到现在的一个文明记录啦。所以文章说，包括这个科学算式啊，地球上的景点和人类的生活。So mostly pictures of what you can see on Earth or how people's lives are like.
That's right. Okay, but that's not all that's included.
Ooh.
It has these pictures, but it says the golden records also have sounds from Earth. Now, this, of course, is kind of more about what we were talking about with records, about sounds. Now, sound is a noun. It's spelled S-O-U-N-D, sound. Let's find out what it means. So a sound is something that is heard by people and other creatures that have ears. Now, we make sounds with our voices, and we hear lots of other sounds too, like animals, the wind, the ocean. Basically, anything that makes noise gives out sounds. Here's an example. What was that strange sound? Did it come from that machine? What was that strange sound? Did it come from that machine?
Sound 就是声音，像 Aaron 老师提到，不管动物的啊、大自然啊、风声、雨声、海浪声等等，只要耳朵听得到的，我们都可以用 sound 来统称。跟 voice 不太一样哦，因为 voice 是我们人类发出来的声音，比方说唱歌的声音，我们就可以用 voice， 但是没有生命发出来的声音只能用 sound。所以像打键盘啊、搬桌椅啊 ，they are sounds, not voices。那例句一样，就是像那个机器发出来那个奇怪的声音，我们也是用sound. So besides pictures, there are sounds in the records too.
That's right. Okay, so what kind of sounds would you hear on this record? It says some of these are animal sounds, music, and greetings in 55 different languages.
Greetings 就是问候语 but in 55 language. 比方说问候语像是 hello, 你好 hello, 你好 안녕하세요. konnichiwa.
Look at you go. All right. She got at least 4 or 5 languages in there, Winnie. All right. So what was Winnie just using? She was using languages. Now, language is a noun. It's spelled L-A-N-G-U-A-G-E, language. Let's find out what it means. All right, so we are talking about language here. Now, language is all the sounds that we turn into letters, words, and then sentences. and the signs we use to write these sounds down on paper or by typing them. Of course, people all over the world speak different languages. For instance, I'm speaking in English, that's the English language right now, but soon Winnie will be back to tell you more in Chinese. That's another language. Here's an example. Owen only speaks one language, Chinese. He wants to learn English as well. Owen only speaks one language, Chinese. He wants to learn English as well.
Language 就是语言，那我们学英文学这么久，就是想办法可以透过不同的语言来跟别人沟通嘛。所以语言是用说的，我们可以直接用 speak 这个动词，比方说 What language can you speak? Sometimes you need to speak the same language to let people understand you. 但有时候你也可以用肢体语言来沟通，就是所谓的 body language。对，就是问候、打招呼，总之就是沟通的一种方式。我们在看到例句呢，也是欧文只会讲中文，但是呢，他也想要学英文。So why is all this information on the records? Did the scientists try to save them in space?
Well, not quite. There's an interesting reason they did this, and it says here, one day in the future, aliens might find these and learn about life on Earth.
这个我们一开始有讲到 aliens 外星人，或者你可以更常用，有些人会用 ET 是指这个外星生物。这个我们在节目一开始就有讨论啦，也是一直很多人争论不休的议题。But if there are aliens somewhere out there, this is a friendly gesture to let them know us by looking at the pictures and listening to the sounds.
That's right. Now here, I mean, before we were talking about anything that could live, right? Here we are talking about intelligent life because any aliens that would see or find these records, they would have to be able to understand them in some way. So that's kind of a different thing that we were talking about earlier. All right. So it says here, by 2018, the Voyagers flew out of the solar systems into deep space.
They flew out. Where are they now?
Oh, I don't know.
没有人知道，所以到了2018年，这2颗探测器已经脱离了太阳系，到了更远的外太空去了。Somewhere that human knows nothing or very little about.
Maybe a little bit. They can use mirrors, really big mirrors, to kind of see far out, sort of thing. But no one has ever been to those places. No one from Earth, at least. Maybe there's intelligent life out there that is in that area and that's home to them. But it's too far for us to know. They're not taking pictures anymore. It says here, they'll soon be the furthest man-made structures from Earth.
真的 ，furthest 是 far 的最高级 ，far 是不规则变化，记得吗？是 far, further, farthest。那离开太阳系以后呢，他们就是离地球最远的这个人造的结构体 structure。
Now, there's a quick note we should make. We can say further and farther, but we use them for different things, right? We use further to talk about things that are not really seen in distances. They're kind of like, these scores are further from 100 than I would like, maybe. But farther is usually used to measure distance.
所以 farther 是用在距离上来讲的远，那 further 可能是比较抽象，像分数啊，或者是你想要再进一步讨论这个，再深一点讨论议题，我们就用 further。所以2个是比较级，但是用在不同的地方。
All right, so let's continue on in the article. It says, scientists don't know whether Earth will be found by other living things.
Other living things 其他形式的生命体，那有可能活在外太空，也可能在外太空根本没有其他物种。我们用 whether 来连接表示是否，也有可能有外星生物，但是我们距离真的太远了，根本就碰不到。We don't know。这里啊，我们先进到 Magic Box 来听讲师讲解关于 whether 的名词子句的用法。
Magic Box 找亮点。
身为一位爱国诗人，我屈原可真是受尽委屈啊！只因为呢，我讲的话是正确的，国王不喜欢听，所以就把我贬到偏乡去当官了。我成天忧国忧民啊，但是呢，却没有办法做些什么，我真是快发疯啦！I am not sure whether I can keep doing this or not， 我真是不确定我还能这样多久。老天哪，帮帮我吧！ 我们呢都知道英文里面呢有名词、动词、形容词，那你知道句子也可以有词性吗？今天呢就要来介绍一下这个名词子句了。顾名思义呢，这个句子就是呢像名词一样，它在更大的一个句子里面呢就可以扮演主词、受词，或者是呢补语，或者是同位语这些角色，这些名词常常出现的位置了。名词子句呢出现的形式很多，今天就要来介绍一下 weather 这个字所引导的名词子句咯。Weather 哦 ，W-H-E-T-H-E-R 这个字呢很常跟天气 weather。W-E-A-T-H-E-R 这两个字呢常常搞混在一起，拼的方式很像，但是意思呢可是大不同了。Weather W-H-E-T-H-E-R 这个字呢就可以翻译为是否，所以呢它很常跟 or not 连用。比方说呢，今天我们下班好像有空哦，我呢想去附近的河边慢跑一下，我问我同事，问他要不要跟我一起去。I asked him whether he would go with me。我问他呢 I asked him，OK， 这个是我们句子的主要部分。但是问了他什么呢？通常我们后面会加上补语哦。I asked him a question， 我问了他一个问题。但是呢，在这边呢，我们就用 weather 引导的子句呢来取代 a question， 直接讲出呢这个问题是什么问题，那就是呢要不要跟我去的这个问题了。刚说过了 ，weather 这个字呢可以跟 or not 连用，所以呢句子我们可以改写为 I asked him whether he would go with me or not， 或者是呢 I asked him whether or not he would go with me。还不确定自己是不是会用 weather 来造句吗？别担心哦，我们再看一个句子。我不确定他是否会来，我邀请了他，但不确定他会不会来。I am not sure whether he will come。OK， 一样呢，我们可以加上 or not。I'm not sure whether or not he will come， 或是呢加在最后 I'm not sure whether he will come。or not， 当然一开始不加也没有错咯。所以 whether 这个字呢，是否的意思就可以用来呢，在这种你不确定的状况，用它来引导一个名词子句咯。
So, of course, we saw in that sentence, scientists don't know if ever in the future other living things will come and find Earth or will find these things. So, there's a reason that they did this. It says, so they hope to leave something in space that shows human life and, of course, animal life as well.
Ah, right.
All right, but we are talking here about human life. Human here is used as an adjective. It's spelled H-U-M-A-N, human. Let's find out what it means. We use the adjective form of human to describe things that are related to people. Here, we described human life. That means the lives that we're all living right now. We could say human body to describe our bodies and show that they're different from other animals or creatures. Lots of different ways we can use human to describe things. Here's another example. There's still much to study about in the human body. There's still much to study about in the human body.
Human 在这里是形容词的用法哦，最常见就是像文章连着 life，human life， 人类的生命或是生活。那像例句呢是 human body， 就是关于人体，还有很多要研究的事情。那 human 本身也有名词的用法，就是指我们人类，可以做可数的名词。We are all humans。那既然我们不知道会不会遇到其他的物种啊，就算真的有外星生物，也不知道来者是善还是不善。But through the golden records, we're also sending the message that we are friendly and we would like to know each other. So the Voyagers are some sort of messengers too.
That's right.
就是一种把传递讯息出去，也像课文说的，它证明了人类的生命的存在。
Well, what an interesting article,
Yeah.
Winnie. We learned a lot about some space things, some ways that we're kind of putting our effect into space too. But we are finished. We are almost out of time, so we're going to go to our review time now.
Wait for it. It's review time. 复习时间到喽。
All right, welcome back to review time. We're going to play a spelling game today.
Okay.
All right, Winnie, I hope you've been paying attention for when I spelled all of the words today.
Okay.
Do you remember what they are?
The word power words today, I remember there's the golden record.
Yes, so
the
record.
There's sound on it.
Yes.
And many different languages.
That's right.
And it's all about human people.
Yes.
Life.
And some animals.
Right.
Okay, Winnie. On this whiteboard,
Yes.
I have the 4-word power words, but they are spelled incorrectly.
I
you
can
see?
tell.
Dree-rock is not a real word, nor is Negwali or Muhan or Downs.
Muhan.
All right, so I need you to spell these words correctly for me. Can you do it?
I have to first tell what they are.
I think you're pretty good at this. You'll be all right.
I know this long one.
Okay.
最长的就是最长的一个字嘛。
What is it?
The longest, that's the longest word power word we have.
Okay.
So that's language.
Right. But it's not spelled Nagwali.
No. Language. L
Yes?
A N. That's lan. Gwitch.
Lang.
G-U Gwitch. A-G-E.
That's right. That was a tough one. But
Oh.
an easy way to remember is that when we have an ang sound, we always have a G at the end of it. So L-A-N-G, that's one syllable. And then we can just w-a-j. There you go.
Language.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I like this Muhan.
Muhan.
Muhan. That should be human? H-U-M-A-N.
That was too easy. It's like saying man with a who.
Yeah, human.
All right. 2 more.
Don't sound. That sound. S-O-U-N-D.
That's right. I kept the O-U there.
Yeah.
The O-U-N for
And
just
you
switch them up.
Yeah.
Okay, last one.
That's the record.
That's right.
R-E-C-O-R-D.
That's right.
Record.
It's like taking the word chord, C-O-R-D, and adding the prefix R-E.
Yes.
Yep. All right. Well, there are plenty more words in that article that you can play this game with too. Go try it out with some friends or classmates. But we are all out of time. So for A+ English, I'm Erin.
I'm Winnie.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Into Space, the Voyager program.
Scientists put a special golden record on each Voyager space probe. These records hold information about people and Earth. They have pictures of math and science calculations, places on Earth, and people's lives. The golden records also have sounds from Earth. Some of these are animal sounds, music, and greetings in 55 different languages. One day in the future, aliens might find these and learn about life on Earth. By 2018, the Voyagers flew out of the solar system into deep space. They'll soon be the furthest man-made structures from Earth. Scientists don't know whether Earth will be found by other living things. So, they hope to leave something in space that shows human life.
Word power.
Record. Record. People used records to listen to music before, but now they use their phones. People used records to listen to music before, but now they use their phones. Sound. Sound. What was that strange sound? Did it come from that machine? What was that strange sound? Did it come from that machine? Language. Language. Owen only speaks one language, Chinese. He wants to learn English as well. Owen only speaks one language, Chinese. He wants to learn English as well. human, human. There's still much to study about in the human body. There's still much to study about in the human body.
认识字汇。
calculation, greeting, alien, structure,